In his press statement in Jakarta, Minister of Foreign Affairs of the United States, Antony Blinken, pushed for the implementation of the ASEAN five-point consensus in dealing with Myanmar conflict.
ASEAN on Thursday released a joint communique for the 56th meeting of Ministers of Foreign Affairs as the consensus calls for an immediate stop of the violence and the holding of dialogue between all parties involved, as well as the appointment of a special representative, the provision of humanitarian assistance from ASEAN, and the permission for a special embassy of ASEAN to visit Myanmar and meet all conflicting parties.
Today, I joined ministers from ASEAN and the region at the East Asia Summit Ministerial, the U.S.-ASEAN Ministerial Meeting, and the ASEAN Regional Forum, where we discussed deepening cooperation to realize our shared vision of free, open, prosperous, secure, interconnected, and resilient Indo-Pacific. And what does that mean? That means a region where countries are free to choose their own path and their own partners, where problems are dealt with openly, where rules are reached transparently and applied fairly, where goods, where ideas, where people flow lawfully and freely.
Thailand has been on the spotlight after holding informal meeting with military junta last month. The meeting was held in the middle of ASEAN's effort to stick to the 5 points of consensus in Myanmar. It was only Laos which attended the meeting, while Indonesia is still insisting the 5 points will be the main reference in overcoming the Myanmar crisis. Based on the joint communique, ASEAN plans to conduct a comprehensive review regarding the implementation of the consensus. The recommendations will be released at ASEAN Summit on next September.